Julie from Loving Christ Ministries, where I provide resources for Christian women's retreats, meetings, and Bible studies. You can find me at lovingchristministries.com. Today I'm going to talk with you about the 11 initial steps you'll want to take when planning a Christian women's retreat. I don't know about you, but when God first called me to plan women's retreats, I thought I'd misheard. Actually understanding that He was calling and me being new to the desire to say yes, it didn't always sink in that I actually was being led. When I first heard God call, I was so excited, it just filled me up. Unfortunately, pretty soon, I started thinking of all the fears that could hold me back. Why would He call me? What did I have to offer? Have you ever felt the same way? Through much prayer and determination, I made it through all of that doubt and those fears, but soon enough, other obstacles presented themselves. Where was I supposed to start? What was I supposed to do? I didn't have a whole lot of free time to begin with, and what if I had to use up all of it in order to plan a retreat? The thought of that really stressed me out. Now that I'm several years into planning, I know there are others out there like me, like you, who feel called to organize women's retreats, but aren't sure where to start. That's why I put together the checklist, 10 initial steps to planning a Christian women's retreat. You can hop over to my blog, the link is in the description below, to get a free copy of the checklist. But I also want to tell you about it right here. The very first thing you want to do is pray. I actually didn't include that in my checklist as it was always something that I just did automatically. Then one day I forgot. I got so wrapped up in all that had to be done that I skipped right over it. As you can imagine, the day progressed in a frantic way, everything was haphazard, and I didn't get done all that I needed to. Ever since then, I always try to remind leaders, including myself, to start every aspect of planning in prayer. Now let's go over the 10 initial steps. Number 1, define your purpose. Think about your theme, retreat title, and your target audience. Number 2, find a location. Think space, price, and needs. Number 3, set the date and time. How many number of days will your retreat be? What time of year will it be? Number 4, do you need insurance? Because we held retreats off-site from our church, we had to get liability insurance. This is something you're going to want to consider too. Number 5, choose a team. You'll want core teams to organize activities, cooking, setup, cleanup, and so on. Number 6, decide what food to serve. What meals or snacks are you going to provide? Will you be hiring a cook? Or are you going to use volunteers? Those are all things to think about. Number 7, plan the music. Will you have live music or recorded? Sheet music or slides with lyrics? There will be several things you'll want to consider when planning the music. Number 8, choose a speaker. Are you hiring a speaker, or will you actually be doing the keynote? Numbers 9 and 10 kind of go together. Pick your icebreakers and activities. Think about what activities, games, and crafts fit most closely with your theme. From experience, I can tell you that covering these 10 big initial steps will set you up for a successful retreat. As you plan, organize, and hold your retreats, remember the most important thing: be flexible. Schedules will shift, planned activities might not work out, but no matter what, if you keep a positive attitude and remember the real reason you're all there, to encourage and support each other in Christ's name, then everything will be perfect. I'd love for you to share any questions that you have or any suggestions you have for retreat planning in the comments below. Don't forget to sign up for the Loving Christ Free Retreat Resource Library. The link is in the description. And last thing, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications when I post a new video. I'll be sharing lots of ideas about retreat planning. See you next time. Bye.